Hey everyone, it's Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations. Sorry that took a little while. I was actually having some connection issues, so it may seem a little jerky, but I thought we'd go ahead and try and do it anyway. I may have to redo this later. It looks like it's being a little persnickety. And the dogs are barking because we got friends on the deck, so. But anyway, hello and welcome. We're going to be talking about auras today, and you may know about your aura, but hopefully I can give you a little bit more information. I think it's important right now, working with auras. A lot of people are talking about boundary issues and having some issues with things coming into their world that are surrounding them that just aren't very healthy for them. So I wanted to talk a little bit about setting boundaries, how to set boundaries, especially with your aura, because like with chakras, the aura is a subtle energy, part of our subtle energy system. What it is it's surrounding our bodies. Not only do we have an aura, but everything has an aura. People, animals, plants, rocks, even inanimate objects have not only the whole chakra system, but they also have an aura. So whether we are in an area that just doesn't feel right, or we're around someone and it just doesn't feel right, that is actually the two auras coming together and maybe just almost like sandpaper rubbing each other the wrong way. Some people are meant to be in our lives, and some areas are supposed to be in our lives, and some things are supposed to be in our lives. But other times it's not. Sometimes we can't help it. Sometimes we have to be in a situation, maybe for a time being, that requires our presence. And we can protect ourselves from becoming attached or from becoming overwhelmed by that sensation or that ambiance of not very good. But where we really want to live is within areas where we feel our highest good coming to fruition. So if you can, try and leave the situation, maybe walk away from the people, walk away from, and, not in a negative way. We can do it in a loving, caring way, but our main goal is ourself. I mean, we're here for ourself, for us to learn, for us to be a part of this whole beautiful experience. And so we personally need to feel comfortable in order for us to be able to express our highest good, point blank. So just looking, because we have little birds and baby raccoons deciding to come on the deck. I'll show you if they come. But anyway, so with our aura, it is like I said, a subtle energy field, just like our chakras are within, most of them, just the original 7 are within our physical body frame. Our aura emanates from our soul being, our soul self. It surrounds our physical being, and even through working with the transpersonal energy system, I see where it actually starts in our chakra area of the heart. In that area, it actually begins to manifest. It manifests to me, and for probably a lot of people, as just that chakra or our soul self having the glow around it. Some people see just, sorry about that. Some people see just a just a white spark. And when you first start working with your soul self or your transpersonal energy system, you may just see that spark. And then once you see that spark, then and you've seen it enough, you'll start seeing the subtle energy system. You'll start seeing your aura. And that actually is a lot easier to do than what you think. When I first started learning about auras, I really wanted to see them because you can feel them. They're palpable. You can actually take a coat hanger and put straws, bend the end so that it holds in your hand about the length of your palm, and hold them in your hand so that you have two. They're like dowsing rods. And then you can actually, with those dowsing rods, sense the auric energy that's around things. I actually learned that in Jonah Ray Barge's psychic intuition class in Seattle, and it was amazing. We got to walk around the East West bookstore and learn about the energy of things. Even, I mean, some books radiate such powerful energy, and it's aura. It's an amazing thing, and when you can see it and you can feel it, it's palpable. You really get the sense that, oh my gosh, there's something there. There's something to that idea. But also, you can see them. You can see them physically. And how I started seeing them was by what they say is you can put something against the wall and put someone against the wall even. And once you look at them, start closing your eyes. So, and not all the way, but just so that you can kind of see, kind of like a slit in your eyes, just so that you can barely see, and let your gaze just kind of relax. Don't be so focused that you see everything. Just let your mind relax, let your focus relax, and you'll start to see a glow around a person. It may just be a clear or a white glow, or I started out seeing colors. And so by seeing the colors, you can kind of see what what that person's feeling, or that thing is feeling, or what that auric ray is coming from a book or a rock or anything. And it's interesting because when I started working with crystals and rocks, they each have their own, not only white divine glow, but they also have, some of them have healing glows, some of them have a very majestic purpley glow that is just a divine. It just connects you with the divine. And it's just interesting how things can radiate this energy, and it is amazing. I'm going to talk more about how to connect with that later, but during next week's presentation on Zoom, it's going to be an hour long, so we'll be able to go into depth about how you can see them and work with the auras a little bit more. But I just wanted to give a little bit of information on them through this. Also, let's see what else for the auras. Working with boundaries. One way that we can protect ourselves is also by realizing that we do have an aura, and whether you see them now or not, just understand that you do have an aura, and that if you're feeling a little too much, you can bring that aura in to surround yourself a little bit more, just so that you're a little more protected and not out there. Another thing also that you can do is you can also cut cords and ties. Cords and ties coming into your aura to suck energy, sometimes known as vampires, energy vampires. when we cleanse ourselves, whether it's with sage or it is with a spray, just a very healing spray, something that is like essential oils in a diffuser spray, or just praying or envisioning a white light. If you can have Archangel Michael, who has a sword, cut the ties that are binding you to things that no longer serve you, are not of your highest good, that will actually help your aura to heal, to become more full, to get better. So by working with Archangel Michael and having him just work with your aura and work with cutting those ties that may bind you, whether it's a person, place, or thing, then that will actually help you to protect yourself, because your aura will be full, will be charged, it'll be more palpable, and it can protect you a little bit better. And just by knowing that is so helpful. It was so helpful to me in situations where I felt uncomfortable or I didn't feel were of my highest good. Situations where I had to be in them, but I'd rather have not. But, we get through them. And by knowing these little tips and tricks on how to protect ourselves and how to have our own boundaries and how to work with our auric system, because it is there for protection. It is there to help. You see that squirrel? Yeah, he's trying to get in the water fountain. I don't know if I can see if he's still there even. Nope. He left. He didn't want to be seen. So anyway, oh, he's in the tree. Okay, so I'm hoping that helped a little bit, and feel free to tune in next week, next Wednesday, when I will be on Zoom and we will have a full-on presentation on our auras and how to work with them, protection plans, and all sorts of fun stuff. So have a fabulous day. It's beautiful here, but it's going to be in the 90s for the next 3 days. So anyway, take care. And as always, I'm sending you and yours love, light, and eternal blessings. Till next time. Bye.